Good morning, beautiful people. I almost said happy Friday. I wish it was Friday. It's only Thursday. But so I came on here with the intent of talking about one thing. Again, all in line with the main message of my videos, though there are no limitations. We're not restricted by any one particular topic. But as I was exiting my driveway and making my way to the main road leading out of my community, there was a road closure. And I have an appointment coming up in less than an hour. So immediately, I was trying to figure out, okay, where do I go? There were really no signs of where I'm being rerouted. So I'm thinking, okay, I need to find another path because I need to be at this very important appointment in less than an hour. And that just made me think about life in general and how sometimes we are trotting on our way. We have this plan in place of where our life is going to be, who we're going to be with, what we're going to be doing, where we think we'll be within a certain time frame. And something happens that puts an immediate pause into your plans. And sometimes that makes us feel as though we're crippled, like we're stuck. We're having to, the setback is just like a pause in our life and our progress. And what I just experienced, this really was a good lesson for me that on our route, sometimes it's not what we planned, but you have to be able to recalculate and to take another route. And it could be another route to the same destination, or it could just be a whole new route with a whole new plan. So don't be discouraged by any sort of setbacks or any changes in an original plan, because that could just be a setup for a better plan for your life, a better direction, a better destination. So that's just something that I just experienced, wanted to talk about that. But the main message in this message it would be making a list. So there are many types of lists we can make. The list that I'm referring to is something that I just recently started to do, and it's a list of what role do the people in our lives play. Now, that can be a very, very sensitive topic because we have different relationships. We have personal, we have professional. It's just all these different people that we interact with daily. And some people you can absolutely just block out. You can block them from your phone. You can block them from your home. You can block all you want. But then there are others that you just have to put up with because of different circumstances. But in our interaction, I think it's so important to know the role that different people plays in our life. There's going to be some people that just have like a wonderful sense of humor. So if you're having a down day and you're looking for a pick-me-up, someone that just puts a smile on your face, give you the giggles, then you know who to call. You have those people that are just very motivating, that you can call when you just need an extra push, an extra encouragement to continue on a certain journey. And then you have the Debbie Downers that are just people that just, it's always a sad world. Things are just so bad. It's never going to ever get better. It's just awful. Doomsday is coming. Everything is bad, bad, bad. And then you have those people as well that are just so negative. Like, it's just nothing is ever, there's no light in their conversation. There's no light in the interaction. And then you have others that are just gossipers. Nothing about progressing in life. It's all about, did you hear what this person said? Or did you hear what this person said about you? And just throw you off. So, I think it's important to know who the different people are. And then you have the haters, right? Lack of a better word. That are just, you can sense things, even if you try to dismiss it from your mind or think maybe I'm overreacting, maybe I'm looking into it the wrong way. But you get the feeling of a bit of jealousy. You share some good news, and their response to you is just, well, that's not all that, why you, it's just never a sense of happiness. I've actually had past friends in the past who, when something good happens in your life, then you want to share with the people you love, right? And you will call and you'll say, guess what happened? I actually had friends who would say to me, why do you think I want to hear about all these great things that has happened in your life when nothing great is happening in mine? I know it sounds crazy, but it happened in real life. So it's good to know who, and obviously I'm not friends with these people anymore, but it's good to know the role that different people play. Why is this important? Because on this journey, if where you're sitting today, you feel even a hint of inclination to improve your life, to improve the outcome of your life, to change direction, to recalculate, to reroute, then I have to tell you, you will have to change the way you navigate in these relationships. Because as you're working towards a certain path, there are certain people that you just should not be talking with or interacting with. I know it sounds crazy, and at times it may even be family, right? The greatest sabotage is self-sabotage, the way I see it, where you're aspiring to make all these great changes, but you're also refusing to change the things that you must change to see the effects of what you're pursuing. So again, make your list. It doesn't have to be anything you share. In fact, I would actually recommend that you keep this list private, because it may be offensive to some. It's your reality, it's your perception. It may not be something that people agree with, but if you feel as though when I call this person, I get off the phone feeling very sad, or when I call this person, I'm so upset because they just shared with me all these things that people are saying about me. Or when I get off the phone, I just feel like I can conquer the world, like I can make this happen. You have to know who those people are. It's your energy. Protect it. You decide. You be that guardian of your own life and who you let in. I had a talk with a family member the other day, who I love dearly, who I talk all the time, and she lives out of state. And we were talking about just different things, different experiences, and things that really makes her upset. And, when this person comes to her home, this is how she feels. And when she goes to this person's events, this is how she feels. And, I play the role of listening, actively listening. And then when I felt like she was done sort of venting, I said, why do you keep going? Why do you keep going to these events? And who told you that you had to open your door? I said, do you have autonomy over your life? Do you have autonomy over your home? Is it a subletting situation in your house where there's someone else that has the power to open your door? No, it's her home. It's owned. I think it's even fully paid off. No point there, but it's her home. And she has the power of deciding who comes, who leaves, and yet still she continues to open the door. And when these people leave, she's left to feel as though she's not good enough. Nothing that she does is good enough. And I said to her, you don't have to let them. The big problem here is, why do you feel inclined to let them in? That's really the issue here. It's no longer what they're doing, because some people are going to be who they are regardless. But if we must address the elephant in the room, my question to her was, why do you let them? I'm taking a word here from Mel Robbins, who I absolutely love. I love her book. It's about let people be who they want to be, who they decide to be. But you must decide what you allow. And once you figure that out, oh, I'm telling you, there's so much power in that. Again, make your list. Keep it private. Keep it highly confidential. Then navigate through that very differently when it comes to your interaction with people. If you're in the mindset of growth, you're going to have to cut some people off. You're also going to have to limit your conversations with some people. So it will be tough at first. It may even ruffle a few feathers, but it all comes down to how badly do you want it. Okay, I am a few minutes away from the office that I'm having my appointment. So again, as these things pop in my head or I go through my own experiences, I will share. And I like to hear back from you. And how is your list coming? How has your life changed as a result of making your list? Okay, have a wonderful day. Peace and blessing. And remember, you are so worth it.